Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. As always, these are timeless, so whenever you feel guided to watch a video, that's when you should watch it. And take what resonates, disregard the rest with your sun, your moon, your rising. You can also watch your Venus, you can also cross-watch. Information on private readings is always in the description box below. And this will be for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Timestamps will be in the description box. I'm still not sleeping properly. I did have a couple of better nights, so my voice isn't great because of dehydration. So I'm trying to do what I can to get you some readings without hopefully losing my voice as well. So I'm trying this format. I hope that's okay for this week, and hopefully next week we can go back to normal. Okay, this is the Radiant Tarot. And we're just going to jump in here and get going. So we're going to do Taurus first. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on for Taurus in the week ahead? There we go. So in the situation, we have the Page of Pentacles. As the challenge, we have the Devil. Crowning you, we have the Three of Wands. In the foundation, we have the Ace of Wands. In the past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. In the outcome, we have the Nine of Cups and the Star. Okay. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This could be Aries energy. Could be father figure, authority figure, boss. I mean, this is good. I saw this Page of Pentacles with the Devil here in the center of your spread, and I thought, reminds me of someone else's reading, think Scorpio, where there was someone dangling a carrot in front of someone else's face. But I don't think that's the case with you. I think this is resilience pays off, and patience pays off. There is some sort of an offer that is going to be made at this time, okay, with this Page of Pentacles here. And this can be job offer. It can be offer to team up with someone in business. It could be someone offering some sort of commitment to you that's, I don't know, romantic in nature. Whatever this is. With the Devil here, it could be that it just represents Capricorn in your life. I don't know. But there's something where either you doubt it, or there's more to it. Okay, so something is like the initial conversation, you agree some things like on principle, right? But then just remember to sit down and have the full conversation, going through all the terms, going through that paperwork, going through expectations, just to make sure everyone's aware. Okay, because with the Devil there could be an aspect of you're signing on for something, but you don't know the full story yet. Okay. In the foundation, the reason for everything, we have the Ace of Wands. So it's about a new beginning. It's about a new start in your career, in your business, restarting your love life, your health, drive, motivation, vitality. In the past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is something you've been working for or working towards, and have had to be patient and have had to go with it. Okay, didn't really have a lot of control over it. Maybe that's also why the Devil is in the challenge position. You didn't really have control over what's going to happen here, and you just kind of had to go on faith. Crowning you, we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is you trying to be hopeful and trying to be, just optimistic about everything. I've done everything I could. I've done everything they've asked. It has to go well, right? I am hoping and anticipating a positive response. This could even be that for some of you, you're initiating a conversation. And the challenge is you can't control the outcome because it's up to another person to decide what they're going to do with what you're talking to them about or what you're offering them. And you just have to sit there and hope for the best with the Three of Wands. Now, what's going to come in? You have the wish fulfillment energy in the minor and the major. You have the Nine of Cups and the Star. So this is a big fat double yes. you're getting what you're hoping for. To do with the job, to do with relocation, travel. I also get an aspect like visa, documentation, travel paperwork, anything to do with education as well. Starting your own business and you need approval from the government, the powers that be, as it were. Okay? But if you're the one making an offer or applying for something, and it could be something at a distance from you, I see it being very well received, Taurus. Okay? So let's get more information out here for you for Taurus. For Taurus in the week ahead. So with the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, and I hear go for it. With the Devil, we have the Six of Cups. With the Ace of Wands in the Foundation, we have the Two of Wands. With the Seven of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess. With the Three of Wands, we have the Hermit. And then in the outcome, we have the Nine of Cups, the Wish, the Star card, sorry, Strength, Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is resilience paying off. Resilience paying off. You may have recently had a choice or contemplated, do I keep pursuing this? Do I keep waiting for this? Or do I let it go and change course completely? Okay? Because this is something that you have already invested in with the Seven of Pentacles here. And like I say with the High Priestess, you had to go on faith. You didn't have a lot of external validation. You know what I mean? With the High Priestess. It was just your inner knowing telling you that, yeah, this is right. Follow it up, follow it through, see it through, keep going. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what you did. You said, okay, I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna see this through. It did become a bit of a burden at one point because you felt stuck and tied to the past, tied to this dream of yours with that Six of Cups. But that was your challenge, right? The temptation was to drop it and change course despite everything you had already invested into it. Okay? And again, we have an energy with the Hermit of just blind faith, just going on faith. There's not a lot else that you're seeing happening at this time with the High Priestess and the Hermit, or you have not seen anything happening, which has made you question, right? Am I doing the right thing? Should I just walk away from this? Am I fooling myself? That's the self-doubt that the devil talks about. When we can't control something, right? We start to question and doubt and feel like, okay, let's just bail before it goes bad, because maybe I'm deluding myself. But with this, you kept going. You kept going. You went from the 1 to the 2. You contemplated, do I walk away or do I keep going? You decided, I'm going to wait a little longer and try to be positive and try to be optimistic, right? But again, it's you going on faith, right? This could also involve another earth sign. I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Virgo. I also have Aquarius, I also have Leo, if that matters to anyone. But you just had to go on faith. You just had to go on, no, listen, I've put time in, I've put energy in, I've done everything they asked, I've followed the rules, you know, it has to pay off. I'm very hopeful, I'm expecting good news, right? Well, yeah, because you've overcome your emotions, maybe the more negative ones especially, right? The doubt and the fear. And you were like, no, I'm not going to let this budge me. I'm not going to let it take me off my course that I've set for myself. I'm going to see this through, for better or for worse. I will see this through. I hope for the best, but I'll be okay either way. And that's why you're getting this, right? With the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Here's that reiteration of the choice you had. Do I hold on to it or do I walk away from it? And you said, no, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold my ground because that is what I choose, right? With the Strength card. I'm in charge. I'm in control. This is the choice I'm making, fully aware of what I'm choosing. And you're getting very, very positive results and rewards with this Queen of Pentacles here and the Three of Pentacles there. So whatever it is that you have been hoping for and holding on to and pushing for and being patient with, sorry, that is what is now turning a corner for you. Okay? That is what is now turning a corner for you. And you are starting to see the results. You're starting to see the results. There's a big sense of accomplishment here. So I don't know if this is about, like I say, a job, relocation, a relationship in your life, where you just have to go on faith. You just had to go on faith. You put in the work, you put in the effort. You felt in your heart that this was what's right for you. And you saw it through. You persevered. Even when you questioned it and doubted, you said, no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see this through until I have an answer, and then at least I'll know one way or the other, but I'm not going to bail now. Okay? And you're almost there with the Hermit. And that's also what you're thinking. And I'm seeing you getting that yes, getting that whatever answer you were hoping for, whatever news you were hoping for, that's what's coming in, Taurus. Because you overcame doubt, you believed in yourself, and whatever this is to you, it's something that you were driven to do. Like you received signs, symbols, synchronicities. It was coming to you in your dreams. It's something that your soul was telling you, your higher self, your guides, the universe, call it whatever, was telling you this is for you. Okay, you have to do this. Or you're encouraged to do this. You don't have to do anything. That's your choice, right? But this is part of your path. This is part of your path. This is for you. And you believed it. You didn't have a lot of external confirmation. You just had to go on what you felt was true. And you did. And here it is. Right? So Taurus, what is this for you? Tell me. I want to know. And it sounds like it would be an amazing story when it comes to manifestation and having faith and believing in yourself and believing in your guidance, right? Despite everything. So I'm looking forward to your comments, Taurus. Okay, we're going to move on to Virgo in the week ahead. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. What's going on for Virgo? Is it still Virgo season? Happy birthday, Virgo. I think it is. What's going on for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. In the week ahead. Okay, here we go. In the situation, we have the Six of Pentacles. In the challenge, we have the Ten of Wands. Crowning you, we have the Fool. In the foundation, we have the Knight of Cups. In the past, we have the Moon. In the outcome, we have the Hermit with the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. You know what this looks like, Virgo? This looks like several of the readings that I've done for you until now. What this looks like is you have been holding back from something you want to do. You want to make an offer, Knight of Cups, you want to go for something, you want to express something, but you are overthinking it, you're sabotaging yourself and the situation with the Seven of Swords. Okay, because of confusion, self-doubt, because you're not sure how it's going to play out. Okay, so it's one of them where I don't know if it's going to go well, so I don't even want to do it because I want it to go the way I want it to go, and I'm not sure that's going to happen. So then we start to overthink and we start to try to control the outcome, which we can't do, right? And that's just, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in your reading, you're not going to control anything. Let me tell you, you're just going to have to go with it. But it looks like you've been in this energy, right, with the Moon. And maybe something in the last full moon, something was illuminated to you in the last full moon you experienced. I don't know if it came to you in a dream. I don't know if it was a knowing or a feeling or a something. But this comes up as some sort of a clarity, epiphany, something revealed to you. Okay. And it has to do with give and take, Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. Could also be healing something with the Six of Pentacles. The challenge is you've been carrying it with you. The fact that you've been holding yourself back with that Seven of Swords in your own head, the moon. You want to take action, Knights are action. You want to take action, but then you doubt it, you question it, you stifle it. It's created a burden, okay, with the Ten of Wands. And you've been carrying this burden for quite some time, and it's a lot of tension inside. To the point where what is on your mind is, F it, I'm just going to go for it, okay, with the Fool. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even care. I just have to go for it. I just have to say what I have to say. I just have to do what I have to do, and whatever happens, happens. Which is a complete transformation for you, Virgo, which is what it was all about. Learning to trust the universe, learning to trust that whatever's going to happen is for your highest good. Learning to release control, especially in situations they're just not within your control. No matter what you tell yourself. If it involves another person, you cannot control that person, you cannot control that situation, you cannot determine an outcome, because there's another person involved, there's another moving party, there's another live party with its own thoughts and feelings and personalities and wishes and etc. Okay? And this has been a very big lesson for you, Virgo. To learn to go with it. To learn to trust the guidance you have and just take a chance, see what happens, right? To learn to do more rather than think. Learn to experience more, to just live a little and just see what happens. Experiment, try things out, as opposed to holding yourself back, thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing until you feel like you could control the outcome and then going for it, right? Rather you saying, you know what, this feels right, I want to do this, whatever happens, happens, I'm gonna go for it. Which is where you are now, Virgo. So Virgo, you're getting ready to take action, to take an action that you've been meaning to take for a very long time. Okay, since the time of Cancer. What's that, June, July? Yeah. It involves either balancing something out, making peace with someone, reconciling with someone, meeting someone in the middle. Maybe that's what the issue was before. It involves a situation of give and take, and maybe you were not giving it what you're supposed to be giving in the past with Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is sabotaging something because we're overthinking it, because we're trying to control it, because we're trying to make sure we're safe, because we're trying to make sure, you know, we could let our guard down, but we never really do. You know what I mean? Because we're on edge all the time because we're afraid of getting hurt. It's a lot of confusion that comes from fear. Okay? Which then triggers overthinking and overanalyzing to try to control the outcome. Because if I know it's okay, if I know that's going to happen, then I can do this. It's fine. If I don't know what's going to happen, I don't feel safe taking any action. Because I'm putting myself out there, I'm making myself vulnerable, and I might get hurt, and I'm not going to do that. Okay? So there has been a big lesson here for you. I don't know if this is what has been revealed to you in the last full moon you experienced, or you saw that pattern, it was clear to you, or it's something where you wrapped up a cycle of what was triggering that behavior in you to begin with. Okay? And now you are more balanced. Now you are more at peace and at ease, more confident, to the point where you're saying, like I say, F it, I'm just going to go for it, and whatever happens, happens. If it goes the way I want it to, awesome. If it doesn't, I tried. Or there's a third option where it could go even better than what I had thought. Okay? All right, so let's get more cards out here for Virgo. But I feel like you're overcoming self-sabotaging behavior, and you're learning to relinquish control, to relinquish the need for control, because you're understanding it came from a place of fear, and to just go with it. Just go with it. See where it takes you, because you've been receiving a lot of guidance with all these majors, a lot of guidance in your dreams, in your thoughts, your feelings, signs, symbols, synchronicities. I'm seeing actual feathers for some of you, or angel wings have been a sign, or candles. And you have come to a point where I can't keep holding myself back anymore. I understand that it came from a place of fear. I can't keep doing this anymore. I feel like I know enough to get going, and I'm just going to do it and see what happens. But that's what that is basically you trusting the guidance you're receiving, just going on faith. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get more cards out here for Virgo for the week ahead. So with the Six of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. With the Ten of Wands, we have Justice. You want to make something right. Six of Pentacles with the Justice card is my make amends energy. Okay, let's get everything out. With the Knight of Cups in the foundation, we have the Empress. With the Moon in the past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Fool crowning you, we have the Five of Cups. And then with the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Swords, Strength, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck now, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You want to work for something. You want to work on something, work for something. You want to make amends. What this feels like, it could be a family dynamic, because I have the Empress here. It could represent a mother figure or the mother of your children. But this could also be a long-term relationship you were in, or something that had long-term potential. Okay, because the Empress, to me, the Emperor or the Empress is like the one for you, male or female, doesn't matter. And it feels like this is someone you have a lot of love for, someone, something. Take messages as they resonate. I'm reading the energy, okay? That you have a lot of love for. The Knight of Cups with the Empress, that's love. Being in love, true love, your, aha moment, you're the one I want to be with, you're the one I want to spend my life with, you're the one I want to have family with, whatever the case may be, okay? There's a lot of love here. A lot. And there's a family dynamic, or a long-term relationship, or something that had long-term potential that has ended because of that self-sabotaging behavior. You see how we have the same imagery as the Seven of Swords? That is what you now want to correct, want to put right. Okay? And you see how you have feathers here again? If you're seeing feathers, Virgo, I'm telling you, let me know. Comment down below. But I'm sure some of you are seeing feathers. And if not, start paying attention. You will see the feathers. You will. So in the past, the Knight of Pentacles with the Moon, there has been a lot of slow walking and dragging your feet. And I say this with love, because with the Knight of Pentacles, again, we have that energy of, I have to have a plan, I have to test it out, I need numbers, dates, signatures, I need, and until I have all that, I cannot set off on this path. That's the Knight of Pentacles. That's one way to make sure you reach your goal. It is, because when you have it all figured out and planned and scheduled, and you just have to just go through the plan, that is a sure way to reach your goal, definitely. But this is not, there's a time and a place, and this is not the time and the place for that kind of an approach. Now when it comes to matters involving love, emotion, and affection, that approach does not work. Okay? That approach slows you down, that approach looks like game playing, and that approach causes endings. Okay? Which is what I feel like that's what happened. Because we have the Five of Cups crowning you and the Fool. You're like, I want to do better. I want to put this hurt right. There's still a lot of love there. There's still a lot of love there. Okay. Strength card with the Queen of Swords. there was a fear, I hear fear of retribution. Okay. In other words, you were afraid of going back to this person or this situation for fear of what they were going to say to you, because you anticipated they would be cutting with their words. They had every right to be so, right? The Justice card and the Queen of Swords, but it would have been more than what you could have handled, okay? What you could handle. Now, with everything that you have been through and all the lessons that you've learned, you are now in a place of strength, inner strength, whereas like if they wanted to tell me where to go, that is their right to do so, and I would be okay, but I still have to try. And you're extending communication, very honest, very heartfelt, to see if they're open to receiving that communication, and if they are, then you can take the next step, right? But you're going back to fix something, to bring something back that was it for you, but because of doubts, fears, and patterns that come from fear, right? It came to an end because it wasn't fair. There was sabotaging behavior. You tried to move on, not look at it, but you were unable to do so because what you really wanted was to give to it. What you really wanted was to just go for it. But you were experiencing a battle within yourself because this is a new approach for you. You're, no, I need to make sure this is right. I need to have this and that and the other, and where is this going and by what time, and you know what I mean? Whereas this was so overwhelming that you just didn't even think about anything. And I feel like that's something that scared you, because you didn't feel like you were in control of the situation for a change. Okay. And so whatever happened, someone got left behind. There was a lot of pain, betrayal, or someone felt betrayed, a lot of guilt on your part, but you have come to a place where you want to make things right, and you understand that it's this person's choice of whether or not they're going to allow you to do that, but you're still going to try because that's what you've been wanting to do for forever. Okay? Now I do think that the communication is going to be very well received. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised because, like I say, the love is still there. And the Queen of Swords is someone that has been hurt, and she's been through a lot, and she can be mean, and she can be very hurtful, very cutting, but she is fair. You have the Queen of Swords in Justice. She is fair. She will listen to you. She will hear you out. And if you go to her if you go to her being honest and upfront, she will forgive. Okay? She'll give you a chance. She'll listen to you. She'll be open-minded. She'll give you a chance to prove yourself, right? Take those words and turn them into action, and she can forgive. Okay? So Virgo, very interesting reading. You let me know how it makes sense to you if it does. And remember, roles can be reversed. Like I say, I read the energies as I see them in the cards, but you take them as it makes sense to you, because the readings are general. But you're getting to that point where it's like, F it, I'm just going to go for it, see what happens. And that's a new approach, okay? But it doesn't feel as uncomfortable to you anymore. It doesn't seem as scary to you anymore to just go for something, see what happens, because you've healed something in you that was holding you back and was driving you to want to control your environment so that you know you're going to be safe. Do you know what I mean? So that's no easy feat. So good for you, Virgo. So whatever this is, go get it. It still wants you as much as you want it. Okay, so we're going to now move on to Capricorn. Hey Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. in the week ahead. What's going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the week ahead. Okay. In the situation, we have the Eight of Cups. In the challenge, we have the Five of Cups. Crowning you, we have Judgment. In the foundation, we have the Fool. In the past, we have the Six of Wands. In the outcome, we have the Three of Wands and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. I mean, Capricorn, if you could pull out cards to illustrate Mercury retrograde, these would be them cards, or, you know, part of the possible combinations. But when I'm recording this, it is a Mercury retrograde. So here's what's going on. So we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Could talk about Taurus, could talk about family ties, could talk about tradition, commitments, long term, right? Marriage, that kind of thing. And this could be going on in your work situation. Doesn't have to be love. Or within a family dynamic. Like I say, just take the messages as you see them play out in your life, where you see them apply in your life, right? But the current situation, the Eight of Cups, the challenge, the Five of Cups. I hear someone walked away too soon. That's literally what I just heard. Someone walked away too soon. Someone walked away. We have water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have the King of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Either they walked away or you walked away from them. The challenge is that there's still love there. There's unfinished business. There's still love there. There's still a connection. There's still, you know what I mean? Someone tried to walk away, but they're not able to. And I feel like someone's coming to that conclusion. What happened in the past? We have the Six of Wands. This could be a situation where someone wasn't willing to give up their independence. Someone liked attention. Someone was non-committal. Someone was too proud. Someone cared too much about what other people thought. Six of Wands with the Hierophant. In the foundation, we have the Fool. So the reason for everything, someone just wants to go for something. Someone wants a new beginning. They want to take a chance on something. What do they want to take a chance on? What are they thinking about? Judgment. Saying something, or reconciliation, or resurrecting something. That's what they want to take a chance on. And this could be you, or this could be this person that you're dealing with. Now, where's it going to go? Well, we have the Three of Wands and the King of Cups. Now, this could be where someone literally shows up at your door. There's a trip that is happening, and here they are. There's a trip you're taking, and you're showing up at their door, or vice versa. Okay? And the King of Cups is someone who has grown up. They know what they want. They understand their emotions. They want to follow their heart. And that's what they're trying to tell you. So whatever was lost, it was unfinished. There was an abrupt ending. There was an abrupt detachment. Too soon. There wasn't closure. Whatever this is, right? It's now coming back around. And you have a choice to make. Of, do you go for it again? So let's see. Let's get more information out here for Capricorn for the week ahead. Because this could also be a situation where someone walked away and now they're feeling guilty because they're realizing they walked away too soon. I think I already said that though. Let's see. Clarify these cards for Capricorn in the week ahead. So with the Eight of Cups, we have the Empress. With the Five of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands. With the Fool in the foundation, we have the Two of Swords. The Six of Wands in the past, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah. Judgment card, we have the Ten of Cups. Three of Wands, King of Cups, we have the Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Magician. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Taurus, we have Capricorn energy, could be your energy. But yeah, look, in the past, I feel like someone got spooked. Someone got cold feet because something could have been a very beautiful commitment. Okay. But they didn't feel ready to be in a commitment. They liked the attention. They liked to keep their options open. Maybe they saw being in a commitment as very, very restrictive. Maybe they had a bit of a skewed view of what that was. So they just left, turned their back, and they left. Okay? With the Empress, so we have Taurus and Libra energy. They left their Empress. Now the Empress is it, right? That's the one for you. Male or female, doesn't matter. You met them, or they met you. Again, take messages as they resonate. I'm not going to try to... I'm just going to confuse myself trying to just... Could be this, could be that. I'm just going to read the messages. You take it as it makes sense. So someone met the one for them. Things were getting serious fast for once. Someone got overwhelmed. They're like, I'm not ready for this, right? I want to stay single, or I'm not ready for this type of commitment, this level of commitment. But I also know you wouldn't accept less. So they just bolted. They ghosted. They left. Okay. The challenge with the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands is there's unfinished business. There's unfinished business. And this is also someone who feels very guilty and expects to be, they expect that the other person blocked them. They expect that the other person's angry with them. They won't even hear them out. And it's like, I really want to talk to them. I don't even think they're gonna hear me out. But this is someone that feels so guilty that they're convinced that they're already blocked to the point where they're afraid to even try, because it's one thing to think that someone hates you, and it's another thing to have it confirmed, right? And that's what scares them and has been preventing them from reaching out. Because it's like, I can't show up like nothing happened. But someone has had a big wake-up call that they've already met the person they want to be with. They've already met the person they want to build a life with. They've already met or had the thing, the situation, the whatever dynamic that could be their long term. And that's what they want to say. Okay? So, someone wants to come in, tell you everything that they've learned. Or this could be you. Whoever it is that left, because they may have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. If you have fire in your chart, this could be you. Whoever it is that left because they got overwhelmed, because they weren't ready for the level of commitment that this was going to be, that's the person that wants to come back and talk about everything they've learned from what happened. Okay? They have not been able to let this go, and they want to heal it. And with the Magician, I am seeing, this could be like negotiation, right? This could be sitting down, meeting up for coffee or food or whatever, and sitting down across the table from each other, and not doing blame game and throwing blame around, but rather talking about, okay, what have you learned? What have I learned? What do we have to work with here? What is still standing out of what was there? What is still standing that we could still use? And then what is new that we've acquired? Knowledge, resource, information, clarity, whatever, that we could use to see where this could go, to see if this can be fixed, to see if this could be better, to see if this could work. This is negotiation, okay? But it's open and it's honest, and it's like putting everything on the table with the purpose of constructing something, with the purpose of building something, not throwing blame, okay? I want to make that clear. It's like, okay, where do we go from here? So you could get your happily ever after back, Capricorn, but you have to overcome this fear of judgment, and just go for it. Okay, I feel like it might be a bit of a blow to the ego, not gonna lie. It's not easy to recognize when we made a mistake, you know, and wrecked something that was really beautiful. It's not easy to own up to that. Let's be honest. Who wants to do that? However, there is also the situation where we say, well, this is worth it. This is worth it. I don't care about my pride and ego right now. I know I messed up. I know it takes two to tango, but I want to take accountability for my part and do what I can to restore, to bring this to a better place. If the other person will join me, great. If not, I know I can clear my conscience. I can put that burden down, knowing that I tried. I owned up and I tried. Okay, but like I say, I feel like whatever you're experiencing is mutual, and there will be very honest communication and negotiation going on here in terms of how can we build from here, where do we want to go from here, and a very beautiful connection can be put back on track, a better track than it was before, right? Because before it failed because it was on the wrong track. All right, Capricorn, so I'm going to leave that there. Tell me how you resonate with this reading. And listen, if it's about a dream job, if it's about a dream place to live, take the messages as they make sense to you, right? Something that either you or someone else got spooked, something that was cut off prematurely, okay, can be brought back around either through your action or someone else is taking action and bringing something back around that is a happily ever after for you. It is what you want for yourself. And there's negotiations coming up, interviews, that sort of thing. Okay, so like I say, take the messages as they make sense to you, right? But I'm going to leave that there. I hope this helps. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.